Hey guys, this is Nathan and welcome back to TekTopia. Hope you guys are doing good. I am doing great and I'm very happy to be on here playing some more TekTopia. And as you can see, we have an interior here inside of our tavern. So yes, I got at least the lower portion of it done and you can see we have a stage here. Now I don't know if this is going to work. So I know that usually they only scan the same level as the door, and it may register this as the edge, and if it does, then the bard won't come up here. But if it doesn't, he'll come up here and he'll perform on the stage, and then there's a balcony for people to look on from up above. If not, he'll wander around and just play at random. Now, I didn't make enough chairs. I did realize that afterwards. But, yeah, so we will definitely be putting a few more chairs in here. I think there's 16 in here right now, and we have about 40 villagers. So, definitely not enough. But let's take a look at the outside of this. And it is really looking nice. So, I did put a nice entrance up into the building. And then we have these wonderful looking areas here. And up above here, we are going to be placing an additional floor. Now, one thing that I found, and I find it absolutely amazing, we can actually put housing up here. And the village will recognize it because it's on a different level than the tavern. And villagers will path through the tavern to get to their house. I think that is absolutely amazing. So that is what we're going to be doing up here. But what I want to do right now, oh, and also, this will be our kitchen, and it is a little on the darkness here. Yes, let's get some light in here. We don't need mob spawning in there. So yes, that is going to be our kitchen, and we actually have ourselves a chef now too. So I found a nomad that had 16 for his chef, whatever ability, I guess, and yeah, I went ahead and just snagged him. But also you'll notice there is a giant spruce tree here. So I did use spruce in this. I originally started with oak and I decided to switch to spruce. And so I was wondering if a villager would cut down a giant spruce. They will not. So yes, the only trees they will cut down is oak, birch, single spruce trees, and single jungle trees. They will not cut down large spruce, dark oak, acacia, and large jungle trees. So, yeah, would be kind of nice if they would, but I can see why they don't. At least on like the 2x2 trees, but like on the acacia, I am not really sure why they don't cut those down. But yeah, let's take a look at a little bit of something over here as well. So where the stage is on here, I went ahead and overhung it over the edge. Oh, and I forgot to put a couple of stone walls up there. But I went ahead and overhung it over the edge of the cliff a little, and I was trying to decide what to do. Thought about putting it on stilts, and then I just decided we'll just put a whole bunch of stone reinforcement that's slightly angled up and away from the water so that it feels like this is actually being supported by something. So that is real nice. Now, while I've been working on this, and by the way, it is quite a bit later than it was before. We are on day 91 now, and we did get 2 villagers between the last episode and this one. So we got, well, I guess, did we show the druid? I don't remember. We have a druid now. And then we got the chef as well. So yes, But we are going to grab our emeralds, and we have a lot of emeralds and a lot of hearts because I've been getting attacked by a huge number of, I wanted to say evokers, and I know that's not right. Darn it. Well, I guess I restarted the game since the last one. The necromancers. So, yes, they've been dropping a lot of emeralds. And so we can come in here and get the things that we need pretty easily. So we definitely need this tavern. And then we also need, we do not need a mine shaft, we need the kitchen. So let's find ourselves a kitchen. Wait, no, that's the butcher shop. There's the kitchen. So we will grab a kitchen. And prices have not gone up yet, right? Yes, they have. Darn it. Okay, so we have our tavern, we have our kitchen, and then over here, do we need anything? Not that I can think of at the moment. We will be changing some of our villagers into miners eventually. But yes, we've been getting hearts, and we are going to be getting a lot more of those now. And please, get off of the pressure plates. Thank you. I think the next thing we're going to have to do is build ourselves a new storage room, because this storage room is just absolutely horrible for traffic flow, and it doesn't have enough entrances. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on there, and I forgot to grab my item frames. So let's go ahead and get over here and grab some item frames. Wrong chest. Let's grab 2 item frames, and we are going to go ahead and set these guys up. Now, there's definitely going to be some landscaping around here, some bushes and other things. We're going to try to hide most of the torches underneath bushes and, you know, the basic stuff that we have been doing in the Unbound Realm. So let's go ahead and get our tavern up here, and there we go. And so there is our chef, and our chef, I guess, actually needs some furnaces. So let's go over here and grab our furnaces. I think one of them has something in it. So we'll grab 3, let's grab 4 furnaces, and then we will grab a crafting table, and we'll grab 2. Why not? So let's go ahead and get these into the back room of the tavern and set up our kitchen. So let's see here. We need to grab the crafting tables. So let's put the crafting tables kind of centralized and put stoves on each side, or furnaces. And I think that should be good enough for that. So then we will go ahead and right above this door we will place our kitchen, and we can see that has registered in the village as well. And here very shortly our chef should come over, and here he comes now. So yes, he is already bringing over coal to put in the furnaces, because that is just a natural function of what he does. So he has a lot of stuff here that is ready to go. I think he was collecting items before I turned this on, but he will craft bowls to make beetroot soup, and we may actually want to turn that off. Yeah, let's turn off the beetroot soup. And let's turn off the wooden bowls for now. We'll see how things go. But, oh, this is perfect. Okay, so it just started raining. So when it rains, villagers leave their jobs. They stop for the day. It's basically a rain day. And they typically will go to the tavern and get a little bit happy. So, yes, there they are. They are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Here comes the bard. Okay, so no, the bard does not recognize this. So, I think what we're going to do, we're going to lower the stage area back down. Originally, I built it at the same height as the rest of the floor. And yes, I did make a note block. So I don't remember if I found the redstone in a loot chest or if I got it from killing a witch. I cannot remember. But I had 3 pieces of redstone, so I made myself a note block, and that is going to tell the bard, hey, you're supposed to come over here to do your performance. Now, typically, I would not do... What? How did I... Oh, because one of them was the note block. Okay, so typically I would not use slabs to fill that in, but I'm going to here. So we're going to put the note block there. And where did the bard go? That's a good question. Where did the bard go? Must have gone to go get some food or something. So that actually makes me wonder then, if we can put houses up here, could we have additional things off of the tavern itself? I may have to do a little experimenting with that. But right now I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, here comes our bard, so the bard should go up into the stage area. And the music cut out because there's something else going on. I don't know. But yes, then we can come up here and, well, kind of see the bard. So, yeah, but everybody is going to get really happy now if we look at their happiness. Yeah, their happiness is definitely on the rise. Now, also, another thing that I was recommended to do, and I would have never thought of this, when villagers don't get to sleep, they are very unhappy. So, I believe it was Seraphim told me to not sleep through the night. Let the villagers sleep. And, yeah, that has been making a huge difference on their happiness, which also makes them much more productive. So, yes, a lot of stuff going on. I need to do a bunch more work on the upper floor of this, and I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing that, but we also need more chairs in here. So, yeah, I've got a little bit of stuff to do here, and then I'll come back and we'll take a look at this upper floor. So, I just had a necromancer attack the village, and I think this is actually going to solve a bunch of the problems that we have. So, I have run out of bone meal. Well, I got a little bit in the last night, but I'm out of bone meal, and I need a whole bunch more to finish the white concrete for this tavern. And if this is the style we are going to be building in, we're going to need a lot of white concrete. So what I want to do is actually try to make a little mob trap here. So let's get a little bit of stuff out of our inventory. And yes, I was down mining. I got some redstone and some lapis. And yeah, I got a few other things here. But we're going to use some sandstone and a bucket of water. Let's go ahead and grab another bucket of water, because that may be beneficial to us. And I guess we probably should craft that bucket. We can't pick up the water with just 3 ingots. It doesn't quite work. But so I am going to sleep to get rid of the night. Where on earth did I put my bed? I think it's over here. Yeah. So yeah, I had one of the houses had no torches in it. Now, thankfully, our guard did not die, but yeah, it was kind of a... I don't understand. Probably should have grabbed a little bit more food, but yeah, I think we'll be okay. So let's go ahead and see if... Arrows are always good. let's see if we can encapsulate this guy. So, I'm pretty sure that I saw wither skeletons. The wonderful dread of hearing that hiss. So, yeah, I thought this guy was spawning in wither skeletons. Nope, this guy just does that. Darn it. Well, if that's all you're going to do, then I guess... I think we need the purple one to spawn wither skeletons. So I think this guy only gives us like 4 emeralds. I don't know. Did I could have sworn that I didn't have any on me, but that seems outrageously obscene for that guy. I don't know. Well, anyway, I desperately need some bones, and I'm not entirely sure what to do. And yes, I don't have an elytra on this map. I can't fly. Oh, hey, speaking of bones. Nope, he didn't give me any. And then, yep, I saw a creeper. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I think I'm just going to have to keep going with what I've got. I was trying to get some gravel because, yeah, I ran out of gravel, too. So, yeah, I suppose I will get the village back into operation. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to make that farm some other time. And let's see, sales history 37 already. Jeez. Alright, well, let's get the village back. Nope. There we go. Yeah, and I'll see you guys after a little bit. So I have been doing a lot of work with the decorating here in the, I don't know, I guess you could call it the common room in the tavern. And, yeah, this is really starting to look nice. So I put a lot of pictures up. I put item frames on the torches and put spruce slabs in there to make it look like there's actually a torch holder. You know, of course, I've got hidden lighting under these bushes. Anywhere that I have a bush with these things on it. Yeah, there's a torch underneath there somewhere. And actually, this one should probably be changed. I'll look at that later on. But the upper portion, the inn, is now finished. And so we have 3 rooms here. They are all decorated out, very nice. And yeah, we have people living up here already. So this one here is, no one is in this one yet. But we do have someone over here. So one of our chefs is over here. Now I have added 2 more chefs to the village, so we have 4 of them now. Oh, and I did a bunch of work out here, smoothing off the terrain, replaced a gob of the sand with dirt, and then put a path here. But yes, we have been getting a lot more potatoes and wheat than the chefs can deal with, so I added a few more chefs, and I've been putting the baked potatoes and the bread off to the side here so that we can hopefully trade with the merchant. Now, as far as that goes, we have a lot of emeralds, and look at how many hearts we have. So we are going to want to be getting a school set up, probably in the next episode, so that we can convert all of those hearts into kids. But as you can see in my inventory, I have 6 new villager tokens. So we want to get a couple of ranchers, a butcher, and 3 miners. Now, one thing, I had discussed this on the live stream last week. I was wondering if I take the ores that I find and place them down in the villager's mineshaft, will it count as villager ore? And I think that it will, so we're going to try that. So I think at this point I'm probably going to work on getting a little bit of stuff set up. And I guess when I think about it, in order to make a bunch of this stuff work, we need a few more tokens. So let's go ahead and grab a few things here. So we're going to need the butcher shop. We're going to need, for 3 miners, we're going to need 4 mine shafts. Where's the, there he is. So let's see here. Stuff is getting expensive here. So sheep pen we don't need, but we do need the mine shafts. And one thing that I found out is the prices here go up when you close the UI. So have all of your emeralds ready to go. Buy everything that you can think of when you're ready to. So we need the pig pen. Let's see. We might as well get the cow pen right now. The chicken coop, yes. We should probably just get the sheep pen, so we need the butcher shop. We don't have enough emeralds in there. Oh my god, this is ridiculously expensive. Alright, so let's see here. We have 34 left. Wow. Okay, yeah. Do we just get the sheep pen? We'll wait on the school, I think. So yeah, I think we just get the sheep pen. I am almost afraid to know what that has done to our trading history. Oh my god. So yes, we have a whole gob of stuff there, and we're broke again. So another thing, you'll notice my town hall token is twisted in the item frame. So yes, there's nothing quite worse than having whatever, a necromancer attack the village while you are down at the bottom of the world. So this is a little trick, I believe Seraphim told me about this one, that if you rotate the item in the item frame for the town hall, necromancers won't attack. Nice little trick. I'm sure it's not intended behavior, but yeah, if we're actually going to be here, and actually right now would be a fine time to do this, but if we're actually going to be here in the village, we can rotate it back to its standard starting position, and then necromancers can attack. But if I'm going to be doing some work outside of the walls or down in the ground or something like that, I want to rotate that so that the necromancers don't attack. But yes, I think I'm going to be waiting for some nomads to try to get them. And I know, yes, 6 nomads, that may take a while. But the other thing is now that we have these new sleeping quarters up in the inn, I may look at tearing a few of the more outlying buildings down. So yeah, let me do a little bit of planning here and figure some things out, and then I'll be back. So briefly, one thing that I did forget to mention, you may have seen it when I was kind of rifling through the chests here. There is a whole bunch of steak here. And it wasn't just steak when I had all of this come in here. So I went on a long trip out in that direction and went out and killed basically every passive mob that I came across. So we had tons of mutton, tons of beef, tons of chicken. Oddly enough, we didn't really come across any pigs. But yes, so there were tons and tons of bits of steak for the villagers to get together for food. But yes, I guess that's the way that it is. We have food. We have lots of it. So, yep, I will see you guys in a little bit. So I've been doing a little bit of work here, and I've been noticing that the villagers' pathing is kind of odd. And so I've been trying to get them to follow the path, and so I had to put this massive wall of sand here just as a temporary thing. And then I'm putting in these light poles, and these things actually cause them to not want to walk down that area. So what I need to do is add more of these. I think so we saw just a second ago that they moved over onto this block and then came up and in. So I think if I were to put one of those lamps here, it would actually stop them from pathing down the gutter of the path. Now, I did remove the church here, and I think we're going to basically just start in this corner, building in kind of this style, but we are going to make this a fairly cramped feeling village. So we're going to have small areas of grass between the paths and the buildings. We might put some shrubs and things like that on those areas, maybe flower beds or something like that. But in general, it's going to be kind of tightly packed. And then we are going to be doing things like I have over here with the retaining wall anytime that we have a steep drop. So like on this side over here, we won't have the drop here. But what we will have is a 2-story building, one side opening onto this path and one side down at the ground level opening the other direction. So I think that's kind of a neat idea. I haven't quite decided what I want to make that yet. It might just be like a housing building, a row unit or something like that. Because most of these houses, much too small for the villagers. Now also our storage area, our storage room is quite a bit too small also. During the day there is no end of people complaining that the storage room is crowded. So yes, we're going to need to be looking at that as well. But yeah, I'm going to keep working on this a little bit. So yeah, we're not going to be having the more organic looking paths. It's going to be more of this style where we have, you know, a lot of straight lines and things like that. So yep, I'm going to keep working on this. See you guys in a little bit. So I've been doing a bunch of work on this new building. I've been trying to spread grass up the side of it and things like that. And I saw some nomads come into town. And one of them had absolutely no profession at all. So I went ahead and made him a miner. Now, so he is now a level 14 druid and a level 1 miner. Okay. But I found another nomad running around here, and we are going to quickly grab our emeralds. And yes, we have a bunch of emeralds again. And we are going to get a token here. And I accidentally turned someone into another miner. I didn't mean to, but we are going to go through here, and there we go. We are going to grab a teacher for 11 emeralds. And let's go find our other nomad here. Now, it's a female nomad, and she has a decent teacher level. Just got to find her here. There she is, I think. Oh, no, this is another one again. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and make her another miner. Okay, so there we go. Guard Bard Miner. And so there is another nomad running around here somewhere. So that's, okay, here you are. Yep, level 14 teacher. So, yeah, teacher. Let's go ahead and get you. There we go. So, level 14 teacher. Awesome. So, yeah, we just gained 3 more villagers. And I think we may actually be out of houses at the moment. I'd be willing to bet all of the beds are used up here. So I've got the lower floor here. I was going to make these 3 units, and I realized they're just too small to make a single, a single 2-person dwelling here. So I made L-shaped dwellings, and I think they work a little bit better. Been having some issues with people making some rather odd choices in their pathing. So I still have the sand wall here. Eventually we will be able to take that out. But I'm working now on getting this area done. And once again, L-shaped we're going to be coming up into additional L-shaped dwellings up here at the top. And these are going to be rather interesting because, yeah, we're going to have a stairway coming up from the lower dwelling into the upper dwelling. And it's just going to seem a little odd, but yeah, we're just going to keep working on this and see how things look here in just a little bit. But now that we have those miners, I'm also going to have to be working on a mine shaft. Okay, so that's still Quentin. So where did our other miner go? So there's another male that I accidentally clicked on as I was trying to get out of the storage room. He opened the door right when I left, and we have a heart over here. Nice. We just keep getting hearts, and it's going to be nice to have a teacher now because we can get a whole gob of housing and get ourselves a bunch of our kids. So Zell Netheridge is one of them that he's one of the original villagers, and the other one is Quentin Netheridge, that is the miner. So that is actually rather hilarious. The two Netheridge brothers are our miners. So let's actually see if I check my paperwork here. Oh, well, I guess I don't, because he's one of the original villagers, I don't actually have what Zell's original profession was, but I do believe he was a farmer. But anyway you look at it, we have a lot of new buildings to be putting together. I got to get housing for all of these guys, so I've got to finish these 4 upper story units on this. And then we've got to get a school, some mine shafts, and yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to work on. So I will get back to it. I'll see you guys after a little bit. Well, what do you know? We've got another heart somewhere. So I've been doing a bunch of work on these, oh, I don't know. I guess we could call them apartments. But I've been doing some work on these apartments, and we actually have them all set up. Now, I find this hilarious that you can have a home inside of a home, but as long as they're not on the same level, it works out great. So, yes, you can do some rather odd things with your home setups. I think that is just amazing. But, yeah, I am out of time for today. So, I guess I'm going to have to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to give a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any thoughts on things that I could be working on here with the TekTopia mod, or anything that you'd like to see me work on in the Unbound Realm, be sure to leave that down in the comments. And I will see you next time. And hopefully I can find this heart wherever it is. Oh, I forgot about the downstairs. Bye.